In this video, I want to cover rumored changes that may come to the Chase Sapphire Preferred, one of the most popular mid-tier travel credit cards out there. And in addition to that, another Chase card that's been closed to new applications for a while now is finally back. And then we also have a United award fair sale for Chase United credit card members. It's a bit of a Chase-centered video for you today. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel, I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, do subscribe, but let's get into the video. So the Chase Sapphire Preferred is one of the most popular mid-level travel cards out there. In fact, I can remember the days when Chase didn't have the Sapphire Reserve and the Preferred was like their top card and an essential part of the Chase trifecta. Currently, the card is offering 75,000 points as a welcome bonus for spending $5,000 in 3 months. So it remains a reasonably strong offering, even though in recent months, the introduction of the points boost feature on both the Reserve and the Preferred has left some people questioning how good the card is. With points boost, you no longer get a flat 1.25 cents per point through the travel portal. Instead, you get just 1 cent per point on some airlines and hotels, but higher value on some others that Chase picks. Okay, so 1.5 cents per point are hotels and economy class flights on certain airlines, and 1.75 cents per point on premium cabin flights, but only certain ones. Now, Chase seems to think that this makes the card better, and maybe it does, actually, if you're willing to use the airlines that Chase chooses, okay? If those are convenient for you, those airlines fly to the airports that you need. United has a lot of points boost fares available when I checked just after they launched, and that's no surprise because Chase has a partnership with United already. They issue all the United cards, etc. So those are some new features that were brought in on the card. But what do card issuers do when they add more value, even perceived value from their point of view, to a card? Yep, they raise the annual fee. And we now have rumors swirling around that Chase is going to do just that with the Sapphire Preferred. Check out this Reddit post from a user called Dumb Saint Mind. Hi all, not sure if this has been covered before, but I just got off the phone with Chase. When I asked if there would be any changes to the CSP, he told me that starting January 1st, 2026, the annual fee will go up to $150 without any changes to rewards or multipliers. Has anyone else heard the same? Now, no other Redditors actually commented below that they'd heard the same thing, and I haven't heard it from any of the other usual sources that I look at, but January 1st is quite far away still, so this may not be common knowledge amongst reps yet, and perhaps some of the usual Chase leakers don't know about it yet either. But do I think that this is likely to happen? Well, sadly, yes, I do. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has been $95 a year for a long time. Let's pick a year, say 10 years ago, okay? In 2015, it was $95. Now let's see what $95 in 2015 dollars is in 2025 dollars. That's $129.99, basically $130. That's a 36% increase with inflation. In that time, they have added a $50 a year hotel rebate and the 10% annual points bonus. I think they had that way back in the past, but it went away for a while. That was added back in. And the card didn't have those things in 2015. And they still have maintained the same $95 annual fee. I picked 2015 because that's as far back as I can remember this card existing. That's about the time when I was getting into or thinking about getting into credit cards. But this commenter on Reddit says this: "This wouldn't shock me. It's been $95 since the card came out in 2009. So this change would almost exactly match inflation." And yeah, what he says is true. If it was $95 in 2009, then that is equal to a bit over $142 in today's money. That's pretty close to $150. Reminds me of Arizona iced tea. It's 99 cents. It hasn't increased since I moved to the US in 2011. And apparently it hasn't increased since even earlier.
On each can of iced tea, you'll see this.
We've essentially had the same price for 33 years.
But inflation is real, guys. Arizona is feeling the pressure. Their margins are shrinking, and maybe Chase's margins are too. The Amex Green Card went to $150 a few years ago. It's about the same tier as the Sapphire Preferred, and thus it seems like a logical price point if Chase wants the Sapphire Preferred to directly compete with the Amex Green. I think it is likely they will add some kind of benefit though, but it could be something that they know a lot of card members won't use, like global entry, for example, since everyone already has that from their premium cards, like the Sapphire Reserve or the Amex Platinum. Or people are commenting on Reddit also that maybe they'll add some Peloton benefit, which again, not a lot of people use. So while it's always a bummer to see the annual fee increase, in this case, if it happens, it's actually in line with inflation. I'll be excited to see though if they offer any new benefits. Personally, I would like to see better points multipliers. Like, could we get 3x on travel? That would be really helpful. And that would really help this card compete with the City Strata Premier, which offers 3x on air travel and hotels and many other categories. But anyway, let's move on to other stories of the day. The return of a certain Chase credit card that's been away for a while, and the United Award Fair sale. But also, I want to let you know that there is a new sign-up bonus when you open a new brokerage account with Moomoo. They were previously running the between 5 and 60 free stocks promotion, depending on how much you deposited. That was kind of luck of the draw of the values of the stocks that you got. They were worth between $2,000 and $2,000, but now they are doing a fixed value promotion for new accounts. Everyone who signs up gets 8.1% APY on their uninvested cash for 3 months, but then on top of that, a deposit of $100 or more gets you guaranteed $20 worth of Nvidia stock. Deposit over $2,000 and get $50 worth of Nvidia. Deposit $10,000 or more, get $300 worth of Nvidia, and deposit $50,000 and you get $1,000 worth of Nvidia stock. Moomoo is of course a fantastic commission-free stock trading and investing app with a load of useful features. I especially like that you can track the portfolios of some of the world's best investors, like Nancy Pelosi. Anyway, the link for that deal is below. It ends in September, so get it while you can. Now, the Chase Freedom Flex is a very popular no annual fee credit card, and along with the Sapphire Preferred or Reserve, can form the Chase Trifecta, which is a term people use for a 3-card setup where you can earn points on 2 of the cards and then you transfer them to a 3rd card, which you use to book travel or redeem at higher values. Now, the Freedom Flex serves this role well because it has quarterly rotating categories where you can earn 5 points per dollar on up to $1,500 in spending for the quarter in those categories. The categories for quarter 3 are gas, EV charging, plus a couple of others. Now, the news here though is that this card was closed to new applicants at the beginning of the summer. People wondered if it was being discontinued, but actually no, I think Chase closed it because they wanted to draw people's attention to the Sapphire Reserve and Preferred, which the Reserve just had a major refresh. The Preferred also had the points boost feature added, and they both had elevated welcome bonuses. Actually, those bonuses are still running. But now the Freedom Flex is back, and it's available with a $200 welcome bonus when you spend $500 in 3 months. I'll put my referral link down below for people who want to sign up. It's actually a link for all the Freedom cards, and I think it shows Freedom Unlimited by default, so you can choose the Freedom Flex from the menu on the left. Of course, you could just go to Chase's site to apply, but using my links supports my work, so I do thank you very much if you do. All right, now let's look at the United Award Fair sale. So United and Chase are doing a sale on award tickets to a different destination each day from August 4th to August 8th. This is only for Chase United card holders, but you could pick up some bargains. And like I said, each destination is only bookable for 24 hours. So today it is Tahiti. You can get there for 30,000 points one way in economy. Now, since I don't have a United card, when I log in, I see 35,000 points in economy. So if you get the discount, it's basically reducing the economy fare by 5,000 miles each way, so a total of 10,000 miles for a round trip. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to fly all the way to Tahiti in economy, and I'm not sure what discount would be available for business class. They don't say on the page. Even in economy though, I'm seeing that same flight for over $2,000 if you paid cash. So just with a rough calculation, you would be getting about 3.3 cents in value for your United points, which is pretty good. So if you have a Chase United card, you can go in there and play around with it and see if there is a fare that you like. And also there will be a different destination tomorrow, okay? You can see this countdown clock here. You can check back tomorrow and see if there's a better destination. Going to Tahiti, I don't think it's something you do on a whim, but if, it was like Vegas or something, yeah, I'd take a bargain flight for a cheeky couple of days in Vegas, sure. I'll put the link down below for you guys to check out. All right, guys, that is the video for today. Don't forget to get 8.1% APY for 3 months and free NVIDIA stock with Moomoo. Link is below. Also, if you want to sign up for the Freedom Flex or Freedom Unlimited, the second link will be for that as well. And the United Card Sale will be the third link too. It's in the description and in a pinned comment. All right, guys, please subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.